Welcome to Trending Now USA. Filipina tennis sensation Alex Eala continues to make waves on the global tennis scene, reaching a new milestone in her career as she climbs to a career-high world ranking of number 54 in the latest WTA standings. This remarkable achievement solidifies her position as one of the fastest-rising young stars in women's tennis and a trailblazer for the Philippines in the international sporting arena. At just 20 years old, Eala's steady progression through the rankings reflects her consistency, resilience, and determination to compete at the highest level. The latest rankings update comes following a string of strong performances in Asia, including her semi-final run at the Jingshan Open and her impressive showing at the Suzhou Open. These back-to-back tournaments not only demonstrated her technical prowess, but also underscored her ability to adapt to varying conditions and opponents. Each match offered valuable ranking points, and the accumulation of these results propelled her to a new personal best of number 54 in the world, marking another milestone in her already historic career for Philippine tennis. This new ranking further cements Alex Eala's place as the highest-ranked Filipino tennis player in history, surpassing previous national benchmarks and inspiring an entire generation of young athletes back home. Her rise is not merely a product of talent. It's the result of years of dedication, sacrifice, and strategic development. Having trained at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain from a young age, Eala has benefited from exposure to elite coaching, international competition, and a culture of professionalism that continues to shape her game. Her latest achievements also reflect her adaptability to the grueling nature of the professional circuit. In the span of just a few weeks, Eala navigated multiple tournaments across China, facing seasoned opponents and maintaining composure under pressure. The consistency she displayed in Jingshan and Suzhou played a crucial role in her ranking surge, as each round win contributed valuable WTA points. Observers note that Eala's steady rise is part of a long-term trajectory aimed at breaking into the top 50 and beyond. With her current form, analysts predict that she could breach that barrier by the end of the season if she continues performing at this level. For a player representing a country without a long tradition in global tennis dominance, this ranking surge is nothing short of groundbreaking. The new WTA standings released this week also highlight Eala's growing presence among established names. She now sits within striking distance of the tour's top-tier athletes, positioning herself for direct entries into major tournaments, including higher-level WTA 500 and 1000 events. This upward movement also opens the door to potential main draw slots in upcoming Grand Slam tournaments, where ranking points and global exposure multiply exponentially. Eala's game has evolved dramatically over the past year. Her serve, once viewed as an area for improvement, has become a more reliable weapon, allowing her to dictate points early. Her return game remains one of the most formidable aspects of her style, built on exceptional timing and anticipation. Moreover, her movement and footwork continue to set her apart, enabling her to retrieve difficult shots and counterattack effectively. These strengths, coupled with mental fortitude, have defined her recent success. In recent interviews, Eala has expressed her gratitude for the support of her team, fans, and sponsors, acknowledging that each step forward is a collective victory. She often highlights the role of discipline and daily improvement, emphasizing that rankings are merely an outcome of consistent effort. This mindset has endeared her to fans and made her a role model for aspiring athletes in the Philippines and across Southeast Asia. Her success also carries symbolic weight for Filipino sports. Tennis, historically overshadowed by other popular sports in the country, has gained newfound attention thanks to Eala's achievements. Local tennis clubs report a surge in youth participation, and national tennis associations have credited Eala's visibility for renewed enthusiasm among grassroots players. Beyond the numbers, her success represents hope, a tangible example that Filipino athletes can compete and succeed on the world stage. Off the court, Eala remains humble and grounded, balancing her professional commitments with outreach efforts and continued engagement with fans. She has spoken about wanting to contribute to the growth of tennis in the Philippines, inspiring others to pursue the sport regardless of limited resources. Her story resonates widely because it embodies perseverance, family support, and faith in one's dreams. As she moves forward, the next few tournaments will be crucial in sustaining her ranking momentum. With the Asian leg of the WTA Tour continuing, Eala has opportunities to gather more points and further solidify her place among the top players. Her participation in these events also provides vital experience against higher-ranked opponents, sharpening her skills and building the confidence necessary for even bigger stages. Eala's team continues to focus on her development with long-term goals in mind. Strategic scheduling, recovery management, and targeted training sessions are helping her balance the demands of the tour with sustained physical conditioning. Her performance in recent months suggests that this holistic approach is working. Every match, win or loss, adds to her maturity as a player capable of thriving in the sport's elite environment. Analysts have also noted improvements in her tactical understanding of the game. Eala has become more selective with her shot choices, opting for patience when rallies extend and aggression when opportunities arise. Her composure under pressure has improved markedly, particularly in deciding sets and tiebreaks, where she has shown the ability to maintain focus and execute under stress. Reaching world number 54 is not just a numeric milestone, it's a validation of the process she has embraced since turning professional. The tennis community recognizes this as a signal that Eala is no longer just a promising junior transitioning into the pros, but an established competitor capable of challenging top-tier opponents. Her peers and mentors in the tennis world have also taken notice. Several WTA players have spoken positively about Eala's attitude, professionalism, and competitiveness. Coaches and analysts often mention her strong work ethic and ability to stay composed, qualities that are essential for longevity in professional tennis. For Filipino fans, this ranking boost carries emotional significance. Social media platforms have been flooded with congratulatory messages, trending hashtags, and tributes celebrating her historic ascent. Sports analysts in Manila have described this as a pivotal moment for Philippine tennis, predicting that it could lead to greater institutional support, sponsorship opportunities, and youth engagement in the sport. Eala's rise also coincides with an exciting time for Asian tennis overall. With major tournaments returning to the region and several Asian players climbing the rankings, the sport's footprint in the continent continues to expand. Eala's participation in this movement strengthens regional representation on the global stage, positioning her as one of Asia's emerging stars alongside players from China, Japan, and South Korea. Looking ahead, maintaining her new ranking will require continued consistency. The higher a player climbs, the tougher the competition becomes, as ranking points must be defended and expectations rise. However, if her current form and attitude are any indication, Alex Eala is well prepared to meet these challenges. Her steady progress is the product of structured preparation, mental resilience, and a competitive spirit that refuses to waver. Her focus remains clear, one match at a time, one goal at a time. For Eala, the climb is not about chasing numbers but about growth, improvement, and representing her country with pride. Every victory brings her closer to inspiring more Filipinos to believe that they, too, can compete with the world's best. As the tennis world continues to take notice of her achievements, Alex Eala's story becomes more than just an individual triumph. It becomes a beacon of possibility for her nation. Her career best ranking of number 54 is a milestone, but it's also a reminder that this is only the beginning of what could become one of the most inspiring careers in Philippine sports history. Her journey proves that with dedication, vision, and an unrelenting belief in oneself, the path from Manila's tennis courts to the world stage is indeed possible. And as Alex Eala continues her ascent, she carries with her the hopes, pride, and admiration of millions who see her not just as an athlete, but as a symbol of excellence, perseverance, and national pride.